Hello and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Bread with Bjorn. I've got a cool idea, I think, cooked up for this one. I'm going to be making my famous sourdough bread, and this time the secret ingredient is my favorite cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Who doesn't love this? By far my favorite cereal on the planet. And it's going to be kind of a cinnamon loaf. My plan is to put the cereal in there and roll it all up. I've already got my dough mixed up, ready to go. I'll add a little bit of cinnamon and sugar to it, but let's put this thing together, bake it up, and see how it turns out. Now comes the good part of rolling it out. I got to get it into kind of a big rectangle is what I'm looking for. This is some pre-mixed cinnamon and sugar just for a little added extra. I actually home make my brown sugar because all you need is sugar and a little molasses. Then you don't have to have a bag of brown sugar sitting around getting all crusty and hard. Here I've taken the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, soaked it in a little bit of milk for a few minutes just to let it soften up a little bit, and hopefully it makes it easier to roll up. I'm just going to try to spread as even layer as I can on here. I have no idea how this is going to roll up.
Hopefully well.
Here's the best part of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Delicious. There it is, all rolled up, ready to go. An added little step that I like to do, it's going to sit here and rest for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to shape it once more before I place it in its proofing basket where it'll sit overnight. And get baked up tomorrow morning. And I have some ideas of what I'm going to do with this loaf when it's all baked up. Ooh, I'm excited to see if this turns out. All right, so it's been about 24 hours since I got ready to bake this thing up. Got up early this morning, put it in the oven. The results, I'm happy with it so far. Turned out looking pretty cool. As usual, I topped it in the proofing pan with a little bit of the theme ingredient, which of course is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm excited to cut into this thing and see what kind of swirl I got. So let's cut to the slicing shot. Ta-da! I'm pretty happy with this. Look at that beautiful swirling in there. You can see the cereal. The bread has got a nice structure to it. Ooh, I can't wait to slice a piece of this, put a little butter on it, and try it out. All right, I got a generous smear of the Amish butter on here. Now the moment of truth. It's very interesting. Not in a good way or a bad way for that matter. Or maybe rather not in a bad way or a good way. However you want to look at it. It's solid. It's got a nice cinnamon taste. The texture of the cereal gives it a little bit of a chewiness. And I think the addition of a little bit of milk with the cereal kind of gave the bread another layer of flavor. Let's take another bite for good measure. Yeah, it's definitely a Cinnamon Toast Crunch loaf. That's what I'm looking for. It's got the sweetness, a little bit of the cinnamon in there, a great texture. But when I kind of came up with the idea for this loaf, I knew where I was going to go with it in the end. What I wanted to do with it. My favorite thing to do with a nice cinnamon loaf, aside from just eating some with a little Amish butter, is to make French toast. That's right. I'm going to make up a batch of Cinnamon Toast Crunch French toast. Or, as the Get Well cat named it today, Inception toast. Right? Toast within toast within toast. It goes on and on. It blows your mind. So I'm going to cook that up. I'm going to try and see what I think of that. All right, as you saw, I broke out the duck eggs, mixed up some French toast. I put a little bit more almond extract in there than I wanted to, so its taste might be a little strong. It's topped off with butter and, of course, some 100% pure Canadian maple syrup. What breakfast would be complete without some strips of bacon? Ooh, there it is. Look at that golden brown deliciousness. Now let's bite in and try this out and see how the Inception toast turned out. If I can get a piece cut here. Much like I suspected, that makes a pretty damn good French toast. Cinnamon Toast Crunch French toast, aka Inception toast. Let's just do one more bite here before I bring this thing home. I guess with the bacon and butter and everything and the cereal in there, might not be the most nutritious breakfast ever, but damn, that is delicious. So there we go, another successful bake. I'm happy with the way it turned out, and I can't wait to eat this whole lunch. So this is I'm going to bring this home really quick. I want to take a second and just congratulate the Get Well Cat and his wife on bringing kid number 638 or whatever it is into the world. I'm just kidding, kid number 3. Congratulations and welcome to this world. Jean, that's what they went with for a name. Welcome to the world, and I can't wait for you to try some bread someday. For all of you watching, thank you for checking this out. If you have any ideas of things for me to try to bake into bread, let me know. Some good ones have been coming in through the funnel. Some people have reached out to me on Facebook Messenger or just told me, hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? The more suggestions, the better. I can't promise you I'll make it, but who knows? I'm always looking for new ideas, new things to experiment putting in this delicious sourdough loaf that I make. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this thing a share. Let people know about it. And stay tuned, because I will be back sooner than later with another with another episode. There we go. So until then, be kind to one another.